people are starting to sync up. I'm gonna let everyone get on. If anyone wants to come check it out, I guess for a couple more, maybe like 1 more minute. So ask me any questions if you want. Okay, go back to Wi-Fi. I'll go back to Wi-Fi. Here we come, Wi-Fi. You know, I sacrifice the Wi-Fi in my house. I keep it in the shed, so I get off of Wi-Fi in my house because I really just need to run an Ethernet cord back in there and get that all figured out. But anyway, it goes on and on. Did my quality improve? Okay, Wi-Fi's better. I'm back on Wi-Fi. There's a lot of questions. Netscape's looking good. I'm using SIAmining.com right now. It's the biggest pool. I just threw it on there to get some immediate results. I would like to do a mesh Wi-Fi setup. It's on the to-do list, like everything else. Yo, what's up? What's up, Hushang? I see, man. Shipping fee. Shipping was like $50 from Antminer. Video's good. Do you need to create a... Oh, yeah, I'd love to create a crypto. That'd be fun. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. How much to run 220? My whole shed between getting these bad boys cut in and parts and stuff. I mean, I easily spent 3-4 grand setting this thing up, and that's not even including the price of the freaking shed. Man, this thing kept me in the hole for a while, but had to do it. Okay, hey, appreciate that, man. Tails is grinding away. She's a positive mindset, you know. $50. I paid $300. That's a lot, man. We follow. Hey, you the man. You the man. You wouldn't like my rigs, man. You wouldn't like them. Okay, so we're about to hit 400 people. I don't know how many people are coming. So I'm going to go ahead and get to the Antminer A3. You can see I covered this in my last failed live stream where I was in portrait mode. I have my exhaust fans off, so this noise is almost primarily these two Antminers. They are so loud. They are so much louder than GPU rigs. Like I would turn them off, but you know, we got a mind. So just take my word for it. This will be pretty quiet in here. And the temperature's up to 88 degrees now. It's getting pretty hot pretty fast. It's not that hot outside of me. It's like, it's a pretty nice day. It's like 65 or so. So here we are. I'm using the Antminer standard power supply. Power supplies are real tight right now. Parallel miner's been out of stock and their prices are going up. Other than that, I mean, you can look on eBay and stuff, but Antminer is providing the best server PSU out right now. If you want a server PSU for your GPU rig, I mean, yeah, you know, full disclosure, I'm a Parallel Miner affiliate. Maybe they'll be mad I said this, but I mean, they're killing it right now. They're turning these out Bitmain factory style, and yeah, I can still read the chat. What's up, brother? The hard fork's coming, but it's not for the ASICs. The hard fork is for a different issue they've had. What method? Hey, I use FedEx. I always use FedEx. People with FedEx are getting their miners first. People are having problems with UPS. Personally, I've always had better results with FedEx. Hey, so thanks for that super chat thing, man. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. This is fun. I like this. So anyway, let's get to the miner. Before my MacBook dies, right? Hold on, I gotta give him a second. Logging in. Here we go. I'm gonna flip it around. So here we are. This is the dashboard. You can see my average right now is 830 gigahash a second. The temps are pretty high. Look over here, freaking 80 on my boards. That's or excuse me, not. Oh, whoa, shit. I shouldn't cuss. I'm trying not to cuss on all these videos. Yeah, that's very high. That's very high. Let's check that out. Whatever, you know, we're doing it for the live stream. We blow up the miner in the live stream. Well, it'd be an exciting live stream. So I'm over here on SIAmining or SIAmining, whatever you want to call the coin, really, .com. And you can see those are my stats before. Hey, you see that? I'm working on getting my hotkeys down. I'll be judging, guys. I'll be judging. Hey, Trump Gaming Studio, you do the best, man. Turn your fans on. Never, man. We're doing it for live stream. If this blows up, it's going to be the most exciting live stream and really the only live stream I've ever created. 79 subs. I didn't know it was 79 away. That's awesome, man. Hey, pump and dumping. Don't be judging. It's just a little overlay so I can work on my hotkeys for Final Cut Pro, okay? You're talking crap in the live stream? Oh, no, man. So, you can see in the last 5 minutes, I earned 34 SIAcoin, 15, I've got 100. I don't have the readout. I guess I go, what's mine, get that. Whatever, I'll do that in a second. Let's get back to the miner. So I'm gonna have to turn the fans back on in a second. Everything's starting to sound like it's gonna blow up in here. It might not even be any louder by how high these fans are spinning. But on that point again, man, I never recommend putting these in your house unless it's down in your isolated basement. It's they're super hot down here, or super loud. Yeah, audio's pretty loud, man. All right, I'll go ahead and turn them on. There, hold on. Here we go. Just on like standard light switch. Here we go, it's kicking on. Again, you know, I can't remember I said this in, I think this is my, I don't know, whatever. I just recently said this, but the middle one is broken, really pissing me off. Because this one broke too. And I think it's because, if you actually look, if you look at the exhaust fan, there's that little controller piece right there. And I didn't have it tight enough, and I think it basically shook it until it just killed it. Something's loose in there. Yeah, bro, you want to see an RX build? There's the RX build. I haven't uploaded the video yet, but it's 8X RX 570s. I need to tidy up the wires. I'm not done with the wires. I need to screw it in. I just threw it in here to get that mining. And I've got an RX 580. I've got a couple of those cards in. I'm going to do some testing, benchmark, stuff like that. I can only get 4 of them, but you know, that's what I got. And then I've got the same exact cards, but I've got the 8 GB version, so I'm really excited to do a 4 gig versus 8 gig average price difference. But it's tough right now because it's hard to even get cards. I mean, I don't have a tape measure in here, man, but this is the mining rig GPU frame. They have their dimensions on their website. If you just go to miningcave.com, you can see the dimensions for that. Hey, I know I'm gonna spread. I'm not saying that I recommend necessarily SIAmining.com. I know they've got the vast majority of the hash rate about spreading it down all that stuff. I just jumped on there because it has the biggest hash rate, so it's gonna give me some quick results. Really just for this live stream and stuff. Yeah, I can read the chat. I'm reading the chat right now. Let's see, I'm trying to, man, these are a lot of comments. Cards are insane right now. Hey, Stephen H, you're awesome, man. You're awesome. You're awesome. Idiot God. So, hey, again, apologize on the live stream. In the future, I'll set up better stuff for a live stream if that's what you guys want to see. This is just off my phone. I'm just on Wi-Fi again, nothing crazy here. Other than that, so I ran the numbers this morning. Let me turn so you can see the mine. Look at that backdrop. Antminer, ASIC, Monopoly, Toaster Factory. Basically, the projected earnings for this were about $350 or so when I checked this morning. Some people have already been receiving the miner, so some people have them up. Yeah, that's cool to hear. Yeah, some people are saying that F2 Pool is mining empty blocks, messing up their network and stuff like that. So, I don't recommend a pool if that's what they're going to do. And I previously recommended F2 Pool with my L3 Plus just because I was getting good results on there. But honestly, I've learned a lot since then. And if that's the kind of behavior that pool will truly do, and that's the behavior they're displaying, no matter if they did it once or twice or was whatever, I don't support a pool like that. We all have to work together in crypto. Let's see, Tails is, actually that Tails, she's just chilling outside right now. It's a pretty nice day out, and I like to just let her get some sun and all that kind of stuff. Need water, man. Water, I need a Gatorade in here. Can you tell it's hot? It's too loud in the shed. I know it's loud. This is just, I wanted to give you a reporting to live style. This isn't going to be a too long of a live stream. I'm surprised I've been live streaming for this long anyway. Is the air intake in the shed? Yeah, let me flip you around and show you my intake. It's, I wouldn't say it's the prettiest, but it's functional. It's functional. Here we go. So I just cut these 4-inch holes in. They're just basic vents. This is not the best setup. You can see my filter on them is essentially primitive. The filtration down there is awful. I kind of limped along with it last summer. I spent, hey, Jeff, you're the man, bro. That's awesome. And then, hey, post your rig build in the Facebook group and in the Discord. I try to be active in that stuff. And I'd like to say we have one of the best communities out there. Seriously, all you guys are freaking awesome. And, oh yeah, like you said, Slushpool's UI is awesome. That's why I like to mine with my advertised sound, yeah. Need to grate the floor, maybe. That would be nice. Difficulty of the moon, yeah, figures. So, let me know a couple other questions. I'm going to run this live stream. Here's a good mark. I'm going to cut it off at 15 minutes. We got 3 minutes left. I may have secured a Bico miner, or I may be ripped off. I should have a Bico Giant B on the way, so I'll give you more on that when that's figured out. Oh, whoa, gotcha. And breathing too hard. It's too late for me, man. Save yourself. If I don't make it, I'll let Tails auction off all my rigs. And only subscribers get dibs, so if you haven't, make sure to subscribe to the VoskCoin channel. But I guess you wouldn't be here if you weren't a subscriber, so I don't know. Anyway, just for fun, share this video out there. Hey, Server Doc, thanks for the super chat. I think that's what that is, right? Again, basically for a live stream. So I ordered when they came live. I just happened to be up late working on a flash and BIOS on that RX rig. I mean, lucky or unlucky me, I don't sleep much, for better and worse. And I ordered it. I like to think I was one of maybe at least the first half to order, and that was like the 19th off the top of my head. Maybe I just totally blanked that, but when the time they said it was shipped, it was within the 10-day window. They said you'll like go ship within 10 days. It probably shipped in like 4 days, so that's pretty fast. Hey Wesley, that's awesome, man. Keep mining, brother. It's the way to do it. What's the meaning of Vosk in your channel name? Hey, that's top secret. I'll elaborate more on that later. But I will do a whole background on VoskCoin and why I picked that name, but I don't want to clog up the live stream with that right now. Hey, my name is Drew. My name is Drew, if you want my real name. My name is Drew. We're going to get solar panels. I don't really have a good setup for solar panels. I can throw them on the roof, but I mean, if you look at the time to make your money back, I'm looking into it because I think it's cool and going green and just getting a little extra electric in here. Hey, Paul, we're actually working on t-shirts. We're going to have t-shirts out here within the next couple weeks. They're almost finalized. Not true. You guys are too much. I'm in Virginia. And let's see, solar green. You done the boss? Hey, yeah, maybe I did do the meeting already. You caught me. And yeah, so again, you know, about the shed. I have so much work to do, but I'm just drowning in stuff to do. You know, it's like, do I want to do a rig build today? Do I want to work on the shed? A lot of stuff is just a lot of labor. You know, if I spent my whole, I could spend the whole day just rearranging the stuff in my shed. And in VA, I'm in Central VA, man. Basically, I'm in Charlottesville. I've already posted my address. So that's gonna be a business address. We've got a business address now. I don't want to say it because I might mess it up on the live stream, but I'll put it in the description. And yeah, let's see what else. So you're saying the price of SIAcoin is gonna drop. So, you know, if you look at all the turmoil that's taken place in the community, I would say logically, yeah, the price is going to drop. That would make sense. But crypto never really seems to make sense now, does it? And if you look historically, what coin has gotten an ASIC miner and their coin didn't at least double, triple? When Dash got an ASIC miner, we'll just talk about the most recent one, and the D3 was a total flop, in my opinion. Way too many pushed out. That was a big mistake on Bitmain's part. Then again, do they really care? Whole other story. But, so let's take that. Dash was like, say, around 300 bucks. And it went all the way up to like 1,200 bucks. Granted, it's pretty low right now. I don't know. I don't care. I don't personally hold too much Dash, really any right now. And yeah, but look at the other coins. Look at Litecoin, got an ASIC booming. Or really, it had ASICs, but the L3 Plus really pushed it forward, along with everything else, and just crypto that year. So maybe I'm just ranting. Yeah, I pay 11. You pay 11 cents. I pay about 10.5 cents right now. At the end of the day, with my electric volume. Yeah, we've got a Discord. I'll put it in the description. Our Discord is awesome. We have a level up system, all kinds of cool stuff, and yeah. So noise outside. The noise outside the shed isn't too bad. Maybe I'll do a whole video on that sometime if I can. And the noise outside the shed isn't too bad, but with the GPU miners, you don't really hear anything. All you hear is, you know, a little hum of the exhaust fans. I use residential exhaust fans because I want them to be quiet. I'm pretty close to my neighbor's house, honestly. And the ASIC miners are absolutely by far the loudest. If I had a shed full of ASIC miners, I would have to insulate the crap out of this thing just from noise before everyone's like, hey, dude, like, what are you doing in there? I'm like, nothing, man, just got a gaming server farm or something, don't mind me. What kind of security? I've got alarms, I've got audible, motion sensors, cameras. I'm trying to keep all that stuff out of the frame here. You know, you got to be careful. You like to think no one's out there for your, negative influence. You know, they want to do harm to you, steal your stuff, whatever. So I try to do everything I can to protect myself. And if that day ever comes, let the best man live. I mean, win or whatever. Yeah, no, I am actually worried about the heat signature. Seriously, one day they're gonna show up and be like, "Hey, where's your weed, man?" I'm like, "I just mined Bitcoin, dude. Just leave me alone." So many thieves. Yeah, unfortunately. So I live in a decent area. I got into the best place I could afford, so, that's the way that goes. And, all right, I went way over 15 minutes again. All right, 20 minutes, because I'm gonna, edit a quick video about what's going on with everything. Let's go ahead and check on the miner, see how it's doing, because that's what it's really about. Let's go check this miner out. You can see it's hashing away right here. I was getting a socket error when I originally started. I was not able to connect to AMP pool. Pretty sure it's down. I didn't want to anyway. I was not able to connect to Nice Hash. I wanted to do Nice Hash just because then I could get a PTC, USD readout. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of Nice Hash. Some of you guys who follow my stuff, you know that. You can see, oh, whoa, who is that? So we got accepted shares 1,000, and you can see this is looking pretty good. I was pretty worried having the socket error to begin with if I got some kind of defective hardware. If you get a defective miner when you get a first batch like this, when you need prime time to get some earnings, that's a big deal. So you can see I've already got this unpaid balance of 283. Don't really have a share time. I'm not used to this pool personally, but I don't know, been mining for like maybe 10 minutes before I started the live stream, the first one, so I've been up for like 40 minutes or so, and I got like 300 coins for whatever that's worth. So anyway. Alright, so let's wrap this up. I'm gonna have a full video on the A3. I'm gonna let it run for a couple hours, maybe take like a 2-hour earnings or something, just kind of see where we're at. Obviously it's gonna be inaccurate, because it's day one, all the miners are going to go up. But this is really just more for fun, kind of quality control. Is this thing going to hang in there? A3 versus GPU mining. I'm a huge advocate of GPU mining. If we get the crypto coins to support us, say, we're not going to use your coin if you don't remain GPU mining. That's something you're going to have to decide if you want to take that stance. But if we band together and say GPU mining is the way, then, we'll do well there. But you've got to stay with ASIC resistant coins, because eventually there's going to be an ASIC made for every coin, unless the ASIC developer, aka probably Bitmain, is going to be like, yeah, that's a waste of our time and money, because they're just going to hardcore a way out of that. Hey, that's awesome, man. BTG pump, that's cool. I keep one rig on Bitcoin Gold. Personally, I think it's a shit coin. Honestly, I think it's a shit coin. But sadly, shit coins get pumped and dumped. So I like to basically diversify my mining earnings. So if I can catch those pumps, I can dump them, make a good profit there, and put that money into the coins that I believe in and enjoy. That's my stance, and really it depends what you want to do. Bigger gambles, you're going to have potentially bigger rewards right there. The amount of noise, that's 2 ASIC miners. That is the A3 and the S9. If I turn these fans off, so that's what the exhaust fans off. Almost all that noise is just these two guys. And again, I would turn them off for you guys, but I got to get these earnings on day one. Otherwise, I'm going to, go bankrupt or whatever. So we'll see. Let's see. I may answer a couple more questions. ASIC resistance. The Gigabyte Z270D3 is the board I use for the trios. Top 3 coins that I recommend mining. Personally, I'm still a big believer in Zencash, and I got some big news coming with Zencash in my next farm update. I do a monthly mining farm update, kind of what's going on with my farm, and just a little bit about me and my channel. The beginning of every month. I've got a playlist on that on the channel if you're curious. You could just buy, Sia. And you probably make out better than getting the miners sometimes. That's how it works, but that's not very fun, is it? You also own hardware. I tagged you a tweet today. Thanks, brother. I'll check that out. Good job. How many 30 amps in the shed? I've got 4 30 amps. I've got a 100 amp sub panel. That doesn't make sense how I've got 4 30 amps. I haven't pushed it all the way. Eventually, I'm going to bring my electrician back out and be like, hey, so we're pretty much at the limit. What do you think we should do? We're going to measure some temps and stuff like that. But right now, I'm operating under the premise to get up to 80 amps that are in 24/7 use. So your list is, that's cool, I found a block on set. And, let's see. Hey, what's up, Son of a Tech? Yeah, man, I don't know. I clicked the wrong button, right? I don't know what I'm doing. You guys need to teach me how to get live. So how do you cool your shed in the summer? Same way. Last summer, I said I was gonna get off the live streams. This is kind of fun, man. I've never really live streamed. This is, I'm gonna do some live streams. You know, I'm gonna step out and, so I don't kill your guys' ears. Hold on 1 second. We're gonna do a top secret move. I'm gonna put you in my pockets. Hold on. Hey, is the connection good? Is the connection good? Because that's pretty awkward, but that's how you know how close, uh-oh. Am I not there? Can you guys see me? Yeah, you wish you didn't see that. You guys, all right, so we're good? We're back. All right, we're back. So, yeah, you know, so yeah, that's actually how close my shed is to my house. So I'll know. This isn't a challenge or anything. I don't want to get into all that, but anyway, whatever. Hey, also, total side note, while you guys are here, actually, whatever, I won't even cover that. So what questions do you guys have? Top secret move, switch the data. All right, we're gonna switch. Bear with me again, I'm just a live stream noob. Challenge accepted, how to source. Honestly, sourcing cards is super difficult right now. Let me sit on this, I'm sitting on Tails' seat. She's still chilling outside. Sourcing cards is super difficult right now. You know, some people think like, oh, Vosk, like, you know, you have all these suppliers that give you all these coins. Like, no, man, like, I'm just like you. I mean, granted, the growth on the channel has been insane. Thank you guys for subscribing and watching all my stuff. And yeah, so, but I don't have some kind of crazy sweet GPU hookup. I grab my stuff off Amazon, Newegg, BH, eBay, wherever. Personally, I really prefer Amazon. It's not just because I'm an affiliate with Amazon. They really have the best customer service, and they'll take care of you if you got a problem. Best thing is really just to get, you know, notified in all those email chains about when cards are going up, or a lot of people post when things are going up in our Facebook group and our Discord. That's a good place to get in. Yeah, Newegg, they have, I mean, I guess I shouldn't say that for whatever I am. So the Z Classic fork, I'm interested in it. You know, it could end up being the most epic pump and dump we've ever seen, or it could, you know, be the birth of a good coin new project. You know, the privacy aspect, that's all the rage this year. And, you know, Rhett, the developer of Z Classic, if you haven't followed us on Twitter, VoskCoin Twitter, and I retweeted one of his tweets a couple weeks ago maybe, and he said that they are ASIC resistant, and, you know, that's all I need to hear. If you have a coin that's going to be ASIC resistant, so you're going to change that and, you know, keep me basically being a primarily GPU miner in the game, then that's a coin that I can support. And essentially, you could kind of assume all the EquiHash coins would follow along that line. I know VoskCoin has voiced that as well. I don't personally hold VoskCoin or mine it, but I'm not against it. There's just so much to cover in crypto. You kind of have to pick what you want to do. Haven't been able to break down the A3 USD an hour. I'm going to have that in the video that I have coming later today. So yeah, this is just a plastic shelf I had. I don't recommend plastic shelves, but you know, it works. It works for me. But like that Amazon Basics shelf, which I don't know if that really ever flashed in the background of me in the shed, but I've recommended that in other videos. It's a good cheap basic shelf. S9. What about the S9? Let's see. I recently stood up for nice. Any news on S11? Not personally. The Bickel Giant. I have a Giant B on the way, unless I got scammed. So I'll know more about that once Bickel ships their next batch. I bought it secondhand. I don't have some kind of you know, supplier, so don't blow me up with that. I'm working on. I mean, getting a Bitcoin miner is basically impossible. They are the worst company to deal with ever. Hey, hey, hold on, come back. You got a super check. Lone Star, you the man. Oh, finger. That's a noob move. I got my finger in front of the camera. Hey, Lone Star, you the man, bro. Thanks for the super chat. Rig 3 underway. I mean, seriously, when you guys share your farms with me that, you say I helped you build, that is so cool to see. That's why I started this because, I started my YouTube channel just to kind of blog my journey and just, make some tutorial videos along the way because, oh, Mike, your eye, dude, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to poke you in the eye. Yeah, I know plastic melts, but this one's not. I really don't run them too hot. And it's working. Again, I don't recommend a plastic shelf. Tri-miner. I'm actually right next to Tri-miner. You want to see it? Boom, there's a Tri-miner. Honestly, I've been so sidetracked on the Tri-miner. It's just like, I didn't expect to get an A3. I didn't even want an A3. But, it popped up and I was like, all right, guess I'm getting an A3. So, yeah, the Tri-miner's right there. I haven't finished plotting the drives. A couple awesome guys in our Discord server have, they're working on a GPU plotter for the hard drives. So that will, make plotting your hard drives a freaking breeze. It was taking me like over a day to plot a 4 terabyte HDD in the built-in VoskCoin CPU miner. So it's just kind of been on hold. I'm sorry that I've kind of been slacking on that, but it's just everything's changed. It's so wild. And let's see, plastic and wood won't short out your rig. That's true. You gonna? Yeah, it's crazy. Use GPU mining. I don't have any for sale right now, but I will sell some of my rigs in the future. I'm kind of striking the balance of, how big do I really want my farm? The bigger your farm gets, the more demanding it is. So right now, they're not very loud. HDD mining is not very loud. It's pretty quiet, pretty energy efficient. My electric bill, my last one was $1,400. That sucked. But I'm working on some things to get really just the whole house more efficient. And yes, I like that. Smash that like button. Tax video. I want to do a tax video, but I'm not going to put out a tax video until I can get an expert with me, or at least on the stream with me, and really bring you guys rock solid information. I'm not going to bring you guys any kind of tax information that would ever get you hemmed up. Just because if I made a tax video, a lot of people want to see that, and that honestly it would help the channel grow. But I'm not going to make something that I'm not totally versed in here. That's the way I operate. But yeah, like Eb said right there, save all your receipts. It's something I'm working on, and I want to have it up before taxes due here. I'm good. It's one of my February projects, but I've got to get these rigs up and get this stuff knocked out. And let's see, hey, you the man. Hey, what's the best AMD card to buy at the moment? Any? Can you find one? No, seriously though, any card, RX 570s, 580s. At this point right now, everyone asks like, what's the best card to get? What's the best card to get? Hey, watch the 1080 and help me build my first. Hey, Matt, that's awesome, man. Thanks for the super chat. You are the freaking man. And Drew, I'm sorry, I asked this again. You're getting away. How can I get? I'll have to do some research on that. I'm not totally versed in the Bitcoin debit cards. Bitcoin's been so volatile. I don't really even see the real use in that. You could lose your ass using your Bitcoin on the wrong day right now. I mean, last month Bitcoin was basically, not totally, but basically double. So you're buying stuff for 100% markup at that point. You're still buying video with Volta. I'm gonna slow down my GPU purchases right now, and just kind of see how everything goes. I think GPUs are gonna be so difficult to get. Any card's gonna kind of be a good card. Bitcoin's the king and always will be. They won't be if they can't keep up with scaling, man. Think about how many people use crypto right now. Not really that many in the scope of the whole world, and Bitcoin is just suffocating. I'm not hating on Bitcoin. I hope it scales better for everything and everyone. Let's see. I was just answering a question. So you want to know what's the best card? Hey, Colby, you're the freaking man. Thanks, brother. So what's the best card to get? I want to really do a whole video on this, but it's just not fun to do a video on that. Like, it's so hard to get cards right now. But I get that question all the time. Or is this card better than that card? You know what the best card is? The one that's the best deal. Look at the number, break it down, and see how much it puts out and how much you're paying for it. Basically, roughly, when are you going to make your money back? I kind of baseline everything, for myself on NVIDIA off Equihash because I'm just knowledgeable with it. And then I do everything on Ethereum with the AMD cards because I'm not saying, that's just what I mine, but I look at those numbers and I say, I'm paying this, it's going to consume X electricity, and I'm going to make roughly this much a day. That's what's important. The best card is the best deal. Any card that for the right deal, roughly that's relatively efficient, is the right move. That's why I made the video on the 1050 Ti build, because Corbin got those at a great price. That made that rig a great move. You don't want to pay $1,400 for a 1080 Ti. That's ridiculous. You're probably never. I mean, well, actually, sadly, in crypto, you will make your money back, but it's not worth that kind of investment. Let's see. So you think hopefully, Litecoin rocks. Okay, that guy doesn't like SIAcoin. Ever tried a card? I've never tried any of those wish cards. They scream scam to me, but it would be fun to do. Let's see. So watched mining. I am mining. I have one of my 12 card 1080 Ti rigs on Z Classic. I mean, obviously, like everyone else, I wish that I was mining it. Hey, shout out to Wesley in Utah, just because I just got shouted out from him in Utah. That's cool. And I'm keeping my. I need to look at the price charts. I haven't looked at Bitcoin Gold in the last couple of days. I was planning on getting hey, dog treats for tails. I'll make that happen. $10 for tails treats. I like it. Hey, I lost your name already. Oh, sorry about your eye, Mike. Hey, thanks, Gene. Seriously, I really appreciate it. So Ethereum will be the next big thing. Ethereum's already kind of the next big thing. But that's a whole rabbit hole if I've ever seen it. I don't have any master nodes. That's something I want to get into, and I have some stuff coming on Zencash secure nodes next month. I've got all the hardware in. I'm just I gotta focus on what projects I need to get up. And right now I've got a couple rig builds pending, and I have to get those going. But I can definitely do some masternode videos with GPU shortage. That's the way to go, or maybe not the way to go, but that's a good direction to look at right now. Let's see, tails. Gotta get trails and Tron. Oh man, like the stream. S9, yeah, the S9 is still profitable. When I was on Bitcoin, it varied. For a while, I was making like $50 a day. I was getting lucky on Slush. Kind of went down. I was making like $35. Last I checked, the average is somewhere around like $24, $22. Right now, I'm trying actually Digibyte because it's a multi-algo coin, and I'm just trying out for a little research. What kind of returns I'm getting on that. Last I checked, crypto's down, and I was making like $16 a day with an S9 mining Digibyte on SHA-256. Let's see. Do you think you'll continue to work full time? I've already transitioned into crypto full time. Just with Tails' health issues, my job saying, screw off, dude, good luck, Merry Christmas. Was forced into taking the plunge full time at the end of December. And maybe all this stuff is kind of like a blessing in disguise, whatever you want to call it, because this is where I'm supposed to be. This is what I love doing. I'm having more fun doing this, and I'm making it work, and we're working with Tails. Obviously I love Tails, and Crypto Chick loves Tails, obviously. And, we're doing everything we can for her and just everything we can for you guys. I'm trying to just keep up with everything. The A3 talk's kind of done, man. This is like the outro. You guys wanted the encore song. Who are you? Nadeem, don't be negative, man. Come on. Cap's in there yelling in the live stream. Look at you, man. I'm just messing with you. I'm not calling you out. Don't yell at him. It's cool. It's cool. We're all cool here. Mining software. I'm big into SMOS and the DSTM miner for Equihash stuff, so that works. Let's see, monitor electric bill versus money income. I mean, it's just I get the electric bill, and that's my expense pretty much at my job before crypto. I may go into that later, but I don't know. I may open up that in a little bit, but you guys may be surprised. Maybe you won't be. So let's see. Hey, man. Whatever card's the best value is worth buying. I cannot believe I've been on this for 36 minutes. All right, guys, I got to get off. I got to go get working on this video. The editing takes a lot of time. Thank you all for tuning in. I've never really done a live stream, so you guys freaking rock. Thanks for all the super chats. I mean, $74, that's wild. I mean, I don't know. That's crazy. Thanks. I've never done these again. So yeah, I sound like a fuck. Oh, whoa! I'm trying not to cuss on the live streams. And full disclosure, I actually cuss too much. Hey, thanks for lunch, man. You're freaking awesome. Hold on, your name you're getting away. Hey, Jaded Red Dragon. Thanks, man. Seriously, I really appreciate that. And yeah. So anyway, guys, I'll see you next time. Do you think I should keep this up on the, actually quick question, I'm reading all you guys' comment. Should I keep this up on the channel, or do you think this is kind of fluff that I should move off the channel? Because I like to have my channel as basically like a video depository. So keep it on channel, keep it on channel, throw it up, throw it up. Hey, some of you guys called my #1 green color in the last video, baby puke green. That hurt my feelings, you know that, right? Hey, okay, overwhelmingly yes. So, yeah. Yeah, no, BBT has great live stream setups. He's the man. He's the man when it comes to that stuff. He's the guy to talk to, learn from. Live stream king for sure. So appreciate it, guys. Thanks for everything, and you all rock. See you next time. Hey, A3 video coming today. Be ready for it. Subscribe to the notification button on the channel. Get you a quicker update. See you next time.